Steeler Nation, what's going on? It's your guy Kev Easy here, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers are in the dance. They're in the dance, baby. They in the dance, man. Look, this particular video is about somebody some of y'all call mediocre Mike. Some of y'all call him incompetent. Some of y'all say a whole lot of stuff. He went with cowards players. He's y'all read it, y'all see it, because a lot of people that say this stuff, they're all consistent in saying the same seven things, right? Look, my stance was always when your franchise quarterback retires, Ben Roethlisberger, you should allow that coach at least 3 to 4 years to see what's going on. Now, a lot of franchise quarterbacks when they leave, that franchise crumbles. You see it happen way often than not. I think people get the Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers situation confused, or even a slight upgrade like Alex Smith to Kaepernick, or a significant upgrade like Alex Smith to Patrick Mahomes, right? A lot of teams don't have that guy in the back pocket where you can be like, okay, he's the guy. So year one post Ben Roethlisberger, what happens? The Pittsburgh Steelers go 9-8, which is the same amount of wins they had in Ben's last year, right? Didn't make the playoffs. Okay, Mike Tomlin kept Matt Canada. Matt Canada should have been going last year, but he kept them. This because of the tradition of the Pittsburgh Steelers, keeping their coaches, let the contracts play out. It didn't work out that way. Injuries like butchered the defense throughout the year. Even nicked the offense a little bit. Deontay missed time. Minka Fitzpatrick missed time. TJ Watt. A lot of people forgot Cam Hayward missed like damn near 8 games. 7 to 8 games, right? The middle linebacker situation, like that bug. We was down 3. Atlanta Roberts came back this last game, but he was out. So that's 3 of our top 3 linebackers that, we lost. Brought in some guys. This year, the Pittsburgh Steelers win more games. Excuse me, this is really one. It's 10. The Pittsburgh Steelers went 10-7 this year, made it into the playoffs. So for me, I'm like, okay, this is year 2 post Big Ben. We went 9-7, didn't make the playoffs. The year after, 10-7. Excuse me, 9-8, and then this year 10-7. Made the playoffs. We need some help. We needed some help, but the help happened. Shout out to the Tennessee Steelers. Shout out to them, right? So they handled that thing. The Jaguars kind of did it to themselves with the the terrible tower quote, like the curse of the terrible tower, like they disrespected the terrible tower and they got cursed for that. So all that factors into play. All this year, a good portion of the year, especially when the Steelers lost back-to-back to 2-win teams, right? All you heard was fire Tomlin, fire Mike Tomlin now, cowards players, all that stuff. Mediocre Mike, incompetent, all that stuff. You heard it. But guess what, guys? Today, after the Tennessee Titans beats the Jaguars, all of a sudden, all that disappears. All of it disappears. Now, I made a post saying Mike Tomlin is the reason why the Titans won today, just to kind of ruffle some feathers. And I did on different platforms, right? Ha, 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 ha. I got to laugh on that one. You feel me? But look, I don't think a lot of Steeler Nation is understanding things, right? They don't understand the rebuild, right? Because this generation of Steeler fans don't know what that means. We had Big Ben for almost 20 years. Almost 20 years. And even having Big Ben for those years, we only won 2 Super Bowls. We've been to 3. But let a lot of these people tell you that we're supposed to be competing for Super Bowls every year. That's every team. Every team's supposed to do that, right? But certain teams that had their time. The Pittsburgh Steelers had their time. Now it's time to do it again. And post Big Ben, it's only going this way. It's only going this way. Now, the whole Mitchell Trubisky situation, us paying him the money we paid him, was the reason why he played. He just wasn't good. So I believe if we paid him like small money, Mason would have been got it probably after the first game or in the middle of the first game, right? That Mitch was out there, but it is what it is. End up putting Mason in there, got 3 straight wins in the playoffs. Was able to have Kenny Pickett understand that we're gonna ride the hot hand. Y'all don't understand. Like Kenny's a young guy. He's supposed to be the franchise guy, but Coach Tomlin and the staff got him to believe and understand that we're gonna ride the hot hand. Everything's gonna be good. This is just what we're doing. No noise came from Kenny Pickett. The media try to make it that, but that's not what it was. You know. So salute Mike Tomlin, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers is in the playoffs. Steelers fans that's been talking crazy about Mike Tomlin this whole year, just relax, man. Relax, because at the end of the day, this guy is doing things that you guys don't see. But if you pay attention and listen to the other players and you listen to players around the league and you look at how certain things are done, come on, G's. Come on. Come on. Y'all got to get it together, man. But y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel, man. Do y'all feel like Mike Tomlin should be, like, winning Super Bowls every year? That's not even the question I want to ask, right? The question I want to ask y'all is, what is y'all real expectations for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Because a lot of y'all say we should be competing for championships, not understanding we just lost our franchise quarterback 2 years ago. And he wasn't even that good for his final 3 years. You know what I'm saying? We could blame the offense and whatnot, but you see in this same kind of offense, granted the play calling is a lot better because we're using our players to their strengths for the most part. Mason Rudolph is playing the best that a Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback played in like 5 years, 5 to 6 years. And this is recent. This is like literally when Mason got thrown in, he was able to capitalize. Man. So I feel like through all the ups and downs, the injuries and whatnot, Coach Tomlin was able to keep the guys focused on the task. And at the end of the day, was able to get the last 3 wins to put us in position to get in the playoffs. And the Titans did their thing. Now the Steelers is in the playoffs. Now we waiting on who's going to win the game tonight, just to see where everyone plays. Like who the Steelers going to play, right? The Bills or the Chiefs. I think the Dolphins may be in it if depending on who wins, right? I think the Steelers can kind of beat every one of those teams. Now we lost T.J. Watt and he may be out for he will be out next game unless he do some crazy stuff. And if he happens to play and he plays good, TJ, they're gonna piss test you. But they're gonna piss test you, bro. But man, Coach Tomlin, man, great job, man. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and don't forget to follow the podcast on all streaming platforms.